What is good, YouTube? Whoa, that was aggressive. What is good, YouTube? Fernando here. I'm back with another video. So today I'm doing my spring streetwear wish list. This is just like a list of stuff that I probably won't end up buying all of it, but it's definitely some stuff that I want to have, but as you guys will see later on in the video, it's pretty pricey, so not all of it will happen. Maybe I'll cop some things here and there. But with all that said, let's hop straight into it. By far, one of my favorite items on this list has to be this pair of these Rick Owens boots. Now, I know I already have black boots, and I know I've said I wanted a pair of George Cox in the future as well. But these in particular are super interesting to me. They have that new lacing system where it's like kind of woven across the entire boot. Super interesting to me. I know they have different colorways. There's like an olive pair. There's a black pair with a white sole. But the pair that I want is this pair of all black, I forget what they call them. I think they're called just like a combat boot. I couldn't find the exact name of them, but it's the all black Rick Owens boots with the cross lacing. Kind of like a motorcycle boot. That's kind of like the vibe that I get from them. But that pair in specific, super chunky, looks like an awesome leather that was used, and just an all black. So I feel like I could wear a lot more than I would expect. So that's the first on the list. Next up, moving on to a sweatshirt. It's this Raf Simons crew neck. I've seen a few people wear it. A few of the people that I don't know, but I know of have it, and it's an awesome crew neck. Now, I usually don't really like raglan sleeves, but I feel that the way that it actually sits on the body fits super well. Now, I feel like if it was a drop shoulder, it wouldn't have really fit as I would want it to. It kind of makes it look a little bit more slim on top and nice and cropped and baggy at the bottom. It's a wider waist with a pretty cinched waistband, and I think it gives an awesome look. Right now, I'm trying to find like a vintage alternative. We'll see if that ever happens. Has awesome distressing across the neck. The actual cuff is almost ripped off. On this guy named Garrett Wilson, he actually did use some safety pins to actually keep it on the crew neck, which in my opinion accents the crew neck super well. And yeah, that's the second one on the list. Okay, next up on my list is this Greg Lauren Army Tent Bomber. Now, I know Greg Lauren makes several of these, but I feel like that this one in particular, I'm super sad that it did sell because I was actually really looking forward to buying it. But now on Grail, they go for around $1,400, so I'll probably have to wait a little bit longer to actually buy it. But however, this is by far my favorite Greg Lauren bomber that I've at least seen. It has this awesome rebuild cut and sew feature with an army tent patchwork on the bottom, as well as the actual gray quilted cotton on the top. Now, I tried on a few other Greg Lauren bombers, but the actual fabric on it was a lot slimmer, thinner, and more structured than I expected. Not in a bad way, just something that I couldn't really tell by photos, so that's something to keep in mind if you are interested in buying one. Overall, I just wish I could have bought this. I definitely would have had it by now because I was ready to buy it, but it was gone. So I'll have to wait up a little bit, see if it pops up ever again for an alright price. I feel like this would have worked super well with my style. The actual color tones on it are perfect for spring in my opinion. So yeah, that's the third on the list. Next up, a pretty chilled shoe compared to the Rick Owens boot is this pair of Golden Goose high top pony Francie sneakers. I believe that's the actual model on them. Now, I know Golden Goose has many other awesome models, but I like this one the most by far. I feel like the leather on it, I feel like the way that they treat their leather on all their shoes across the board give an awesome look. You guys already know I'm all about that character on stuff, so definitely a really cool shoe in my opinion. A high top sneaker. I don't really have any besides my boots and it's not a sneaker. So definitely something that I need to find soon so I can start wearing them for spring. Now, whenever I'm buying sneakers, I always tend to lean towards white ones. I just feel like that they look the best, they age the best in my opinion. And the awesome details of the pony hair on the stars and across the ankle of the shoe. Just a pretty awesome sneaker in my opinion. I feel like you could wear a ton. Something that you could wear pretty much every day. So if I find it, I'll definitely be wearing them super often. Alright, next up. Now, in my last video, I did kind of allude to this. This is a vintage leather cotton vest. It's a mix of both. This really reminded me of a Rick Owens vest I have my eyes on. It was the Rick Owens vest. I briefly mentioned it. Now, this actual vest is something that I could see myself buying super soon. I know they retail for around $600, but you know, we can sell some stuff and try and make some room for it. Because you know, for like spring, summer, you want to have a few layers because it does get a little bit chilly. Now, I know I already have two vests, but you know, they're not the Rick Owens one. I definitely need to get this soon. I like the awesome fabric they use. It's kind of like a nylon, almost what you would see on a winter jacket. Awesome tactical pouches throughout it, an asymmetrical zipper down the side, and just something that I could see myself wearing a ton. Just like a light layer to throw on for the spring. So that's number 4 on the list. Next up, this goes without saying, sunglasses, shades. Everyone needs a pair, at least in my opinion. So I'm really trying my best to find a pair of either Saint Laurent shades or Dior shades. I actually tried 2 on the other day. They didn't really fit my face as I would have liked to, but if I'm gonna go with the Saint Laurent pair, definitely want one of those thicker framed ones. And as far as Dior goes, I kind of get a more relaxed vibe, not as aggressive as a Saint Laurent pair in my opinion. So either or, whichever one I find first, I'm definitely gonna try and get my hands on. Just sunglasses, perfect for the spring, a nice accessory to throw on, and you know, you gotta protect your eyes. Last on the list is probably the one that would be the most wearable out of all of this stuff. A lot of this stuff is really out there, besides the sunglasses. So this is a pair of Rick Owens Air Cuts. The pair that I want is this pair of black Rick Owens Air Cuts. I'm not too sure if I want like a worn denim, like almost like a distress, a jet black, or if I want to get a wax pair. Now I am leaning more towards a pair of like a black stonewash, just like a more worn in look of black denim, something that I could definitely see myself wearing a ton. You know, it's black denim, you can pretty much wear them every day. And the actual cut on them is super interesting to me. And of course, you know, the air cut flap across the crotch. I think it's an awesome detail. Just something on the pant that adds a little bit of flair to it. So that's the last on the list. And before I end this video, I actually want to give you guys a quick rundown of everything that's on my rack behind here, because there's a lot of stuff. Now for those of you guys that don't know, I own an online store called Silver League. Carry a bunch of stuff, whether it's vintage, designer, or archive. Just a mix of everything that I'm into. So with that said, we'll hop right into that. Okay, so a quick rundown on some new inventory I've posted on Silver League. First right here, it's a number 9 Takahiro, you know, Takahiro era. Number 19, like a size 2. People always ask me about sizing. This fits like a small, so small, slim, medium. Undercover Nike Yakusu. I'm not sure how to say that. Number 9, Touch Me I'm Sick Tee. This sold. Undercover 2011 Spring Summer, I think. Underman collection. Undercover Fragment Design Chaos Hoodie. I believe this is like a size small. Probably one of my favorites that we have right now is the Ganryu. It's kind of like a shirt, almost a jacket. It's a Ganryu, like a thin, lightweight trucker jacket with contrast stitch. Probably one of my favorite things in right now. This is like a vintage military jacket. This sold though. 3 pairs of Dior denim. There's more on the way. This already sold, so I'll talk about these 2. This is a pair of autumn winter 2006, I think. Brown Dior denim, Hedi Slimane era. Right here, another pair of older Dior's. Probably one of the best ones that I've found recently. It's like a crazy paint splatter. Not sure how they did that. These are fire. Super, super skinny, really long, so definitely recommend for like a long, slim build. Undercover Klaus Collection cargos. Not sure when these will go up, but when these do, same with the 68s. I'm gonna post these both for a steal, so stay tuned. Losing a lot of money on them, but you know, gotta hook you guys up. Gotta hook you all up with some pieces. Next up, another one of my favorites. I know everything's my favorite, but a Ganryu reversible pair. And by reversible, it's not their inside out, it's that they also have the front on the back. Kind of confusing. The zipper goes all the way around. Pair of camo cargos. Next up, Raf Simons Autumn Winter 06. Yeah, Autumn Winter 06. Plain indigo denim with some pipe detailing across the waistband. As always guys, I have more stuff coming soon, so stay tuned. If you guys want to follow Silver League, I'll leave the Instagram and the website link down below. For everyone that's ordered, I want to thank you guys so much. Let's get back into the video. So, that's about it for the video guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what's on your wish list for this spring. Hopefully I get at least one of these on the list in the coming months. So yeah, that about does it for today guys. That is my wish list for this spring. Definitely some stuff on there that I hope to get soon. Let me know what you guys will be buying this spring. But with that said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. As always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Banging out the motherfucking back door. Yeah, you sippin', but you not sippin' act though. Double C's on my feet, gang banging bigs. Make a bitch touch her knees, she was Vietnamese. Crew of bitches popping perks, easy.